Morning. It's just going with some lambs this morning and some cast ewes. It's about 4:30 at the minute. Just my dad has a couple there, and I have a cast ewe here. And then this is just at the sheep shed, and then I'm going to go up to where I have the ewes on the hill, and they all have to be got in, and the lambs are weighed the other day, because they're all just coming straight off the ewe, so it have to be got in and sorted, and then hopefully be in Carnew for 7:30, 8 o'clock, because spring lambs, I want them to try and go in early enough if I can. So we'll keep you updated on how we get on. Just on the way up to the other ewes here. There's nothing like an early morning. Yeah, you feel like you've achieved an awful lot, but the only problem is there's way too many days early mornings. That's the only thing, and we'll soon be heading back into grass at silage. It'll be seriously long days again, so it's just like from lambing long days into silage long days, and then I autumn calve into long days, and just one thing rolls into another, and it just seems to never end. But anyway, it's still a bit dark, so we'll just see. I need to see will I get much footage of sorting the ewes there, because it's still a bit dark. So we'll just see how we get on. Just going to load these sheep now. Just want to get mine. I have some in the trailer already, so I just want to get them into the pen here, and then I just want to read the 4 ewes with this, and then I'm just going to load them then. So yeah, I have a group set where I had 1 ewe. She's in the trailer already, so I just need to add the other 4 to it. And I have different groups, and it let me go back then to group 3, so it did. I'm still figuring it out. But at the minute, it's a fucking great joke. I got it off Herd Watch, so yeah, very good. That's it, those red, so I'll just turn that a bit there. Maybe you'll see, maybe I'll hold it, just need to open this. Now there's some in the trailer already, so just going to maybe make it a little bit awkward. The ones in the trailer will probably come out. Up. Go on. And there's only a fucking twine holding that gate, so hopefully they'll just go. It's not the best place to load. It's not. I need to do some renovating here, but where are you going? Back. Get back. Oh, it didn't open. Now, have it. it's not packed full. They're not tight at the front. So that's it there now. I'd say I've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ewes, 9 lambs, spring lambs, and Dad just has 2 hoggets where there were leftover lambs from last year, and one is a bad leg, so I may read that out, and the other's a ram lamb. I don't know, just leftover lambs that never went. So I'll let you know how things go. But my ewes they're in very good condition. Like, they're serious chevet ewes. They're fat, apart from that one there that has no wool on her. But even this one's fat here, that you can see here. They're all ewes that had problems and were marked for cull ewes, but they're not actually rearing lambs. Like, there's probably another 10 ewes up there that are marked for cull ewes, but they're rearing lambs, so you can't take them away yet. So I just said, when I was going with the lambs, I just said I'd feckin' go with them now. Just here now at the sheep, just walking through the sheep. Back from the mart. This is the evening time now, back from the mart. Before I'll post it at the end of the video, so if anyone wants to have a guess in the comments how I got on. The lambs were 38 kilos, average 38 kilos. They were fleshy enough, but don't forget, like, they're half chevets. They were Suffolk chevet crosses. So if you want to guess, I'll stick it on the screen, what I got for the ewes and what I got for the lambs. But here's one for you now. You can guess this one. The heaviest ewe I had, I put her in as a single. She was 134 kilos. What did she make? Stick it in the comments, and don't cheat. Stick it in the comments before you watch the end of the video. Anyway, we're here now. The sheep have all ran into a group because there was a feckin' hole over there in the fence, and I knew the hole was there. There was actually 2 holes, and of course half of them were gone out through the feckin' thing where I need to put a fucking stake in it. So, but like, the grass is nearly too strong here for sheep, you know what I mean? Now, they have chomped it down a bit. Even as you go down further, it's real cattle grass, and the feckin' docks as well. If I eat it bare, maybe I'll get your man in to spray it then. But like, there was serious rain here this morning, and now, like, that's a cracking evening. Like, that we might give out about no grass there a while back, but I tell you, there's serious grass now. It's a long time since we had a May like this. We had so much grass at this stage. Like, even the meadow fields where mine were bare, and we just got the manure out in time just before the growth started. We got the manure out as well, so everything has just hit perfectly. Like, and it doesn't normally happen like that, but in fairness, it did. This, like, there's oceans and oceans and oceans of grass here. I know I'm understocked now. I've an awful lot less cattle, so maybe it'd be different if I had them. But at the minute, like, look at, like, you're only for fucking, I said it in another video, and I hate repeating myself. I keep repeating myself, but like, if I hadn't spread the dung here, I'd have had nothing on this, and I'd have been cutting this in a couple of weeks. I'd have cut it, you know, like, it's that good, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really sheep grass, but what was I going to do? Like, I've only 11 cattle here. I had to put something in on it to eat it down a bit. So they're only in here a day or two. Actually, the day we were moving them, I forgot the camera, and because they're small enough lamb, well, not small enough lambs, but like ewes and lambs, I got my wife to give me a hand and my dad, because I didn't like to chance them on my own with myself and the dog, because you know the way lambs would go in here and in there. So I got a bit of help, but actually I forgot the camera that day as well anyway, so I didn't get a video. But as I say, just checking them here now, they're all gone into a batch. You can't even see them. But anyway, that later in this video, we'll probably be just getting the creep feed here, moving the creep feed here, and there's a drinker up where I had these. There's a truck there now. They don't need one of those drinkers with the 3 tubs on it, so I need to move that. And there's a few drums up in that field as well, and a bit of rubbish around and knocked around it. And where the trees are up one side, where the trees that fell in on the fence, because I'm going to cut that up there now, and I just need to mark a few stones. That's why we never cutting it, because there's just a few stones in it. Oh, excuse me. But we're going to cut it now because we've just no choice, and we may just mark the few stones, so that'll be later in this video as well. So again, if you want to guess what I got for the lambs, they were 38 kilos, and that one ewe was 134 kilos. What did I get? And I'll stick it in at the end of the just that one there is the Jalix calf out of the heifer that I was saying always has bull calves. I know I'm changing from one thing to the other, but look at the shape of that lad. And like, he's only just been weaned. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm flicking from one thing to the other, but it was just in the field here where the sheep are. Just haven't had a look at the pets here for a while, so I'm just going to show them to you. And probably a few lads that we've brought back in out of the field for one reason or another. But I think there's 13 in here now. These lads are on ad lib now. I actually had yo nuts. I actually had yo nuts left in the trailer, so they're getting yo nuts and then the lamb crunch, and they're getting ad lib. Just give them a fresh bed there, and ad lib hay and ad lib nuts. They've done quite well now, but so many feckin' died at the start, just with one thing and another. But anyway, they're going not too bad now. So went with lambs, but none of them are ready. That'll be another month before any of them lads are ready. And just then we've set up the shed. It looks a bit higgledy-piggledy where we're going to be getting the ewes and lambs in for tattooing and even dosing and injection, where you put gates on the gates just so that lambs can't get through that barrier. And then we have the full race set up. Yeah, because I said had the race here before and I didn't really go through it that well, so I'll go through it now. But that's a new Condon gate, guillotine gate, and it actually opens that latch. It actually opens as well, but it's a guillotine gate, and it's a really strong one. I think I seen it at the ploughing, and I bought it at the ploughing last year, and so it's a fairly long race. But like this wasn't originally, this was to do with the adoption unit we have, I think. But anyway, Dad put extra bars on it to stop the lambs getting out. All those bars weren't on it. And this did come with it, just holds it together, because if you've the rams coming in here, the big chevet rams, they push that open, so it just that thing just holds it together. But if you're in there doing something, slap your head off that a few times. Then we just have a gate here, because when you run all the sheep up, they have a handy knack of just keep coming back and back and back and back and back. So when you get some in, close this dividing gate in the middle and then fill the back. Look, that's just the way we do it. It was a good long race. And then Dad had made up this thing himself that's a gate that opens sideways. And when we're shearing here, we'll probably show it anyway. When you're shearing, you get one up into it, you get one in here, close that gate, and like this gate's obviously closed and the dividing gate is off it, and you can hold one sheep in here. It just means that they're ready to go every time. Sort of handmade jobs and do-it-yourself type thing. But we've set up gates here now where we'll be tattooing the chevet lambs, because they're pedigree. That's the way the Chevet Society does it, that you tattoo the ears, and then you know that they're pedigree. That's the way they work it. That's their system. So we've just set up pens here, where one pen will be ram lambs, and then the next pen there will be ewe lambs. But I actually have a batch of ewes where I move now. They're up there. They'll be coming down here as well, and we'll have to set up a pen there. And the tattoo lad, the guy that's tattooing will be standing here. He'll have all his gear on that little table, and you'll have to catch every lamb, give it to him, and he tattoos both ears. One is with your initials and the year letter, and then the other one is I'm not sure, it's just a number then going from 1 to whatever amount of lambs you have in rams, and then it's changed, you go back to 1 for the ewe lambs again. But when we're doing the tattooing, I'll probably get a little bit of video on it, but my hands, we have to rub the dye into the ear, so my hands will be destroyed, so the camera will get destroyed, so I might not be filming too much of it, but we get a bit of it. So that's just an update on the pets and the race. I'm just going to move a creep feeder for these shows now, and that'll probably be the end of the video. I'd say it's just a mixed match. Just got a load of plastic where the silage unit is, where there was 2 years plastic up there, because I missed the plastic collection date last year because I was at silage or at hay or something. I just couldn't go, so just got a load of plastic there from the slats, and then I have to go and get a load of plastic where a guy I deliver haylage to, I collect the plastic off him as well, and then I bring the whole lot because I've got the codes for the plastic and everything like that, so it's just easier if I do it. So I have to go to get that today as well. I won't get that videoed anyway because my batteries are going low, so this is going to be the end of this video, and I'll put up a blank sheet, or I'll put on it what I got for the lambs and the ewes. I'll write it on the video, so it'll be at the end of the video. So again, thanks very much for watching, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we'll catch you at the next one.